When a routine traffic stop
Not
escalates
while the
to a
baby in
young
the
mother
car,
being
man.
tased after refusing to exit her vehicle, it's nearly impossible to imagine how everything could have gone so terribly wrong.
Put it in park.
Okay, shoot me.
You're about to get tased.
Put the car in park. Move!
Put the car in park.
Move! Help me! Help me!
Give me a stop.
Kill me, please.
Even more incomprehensible is that the reason for this
Why
hysterical
she
reaction
acting like
actually
that?
stems from a brutal killing that took place nearly 30 miles away. You're about to encounter some of the most insane and unhinged body cam footage we've ever seen as this shocking incident plays out. On the morning of September 22nd, 2021, Officer Bailey with the Pearland Police Department located in Texas was patrolling the section of road in front of a local elementary school, setting out traffic cones and monitoring the flow of vehicles. At around 8:24 a.m., his LiDAR picks up a car coming up at a dangerous speed of 48 miles per hour. And he steps into the road in an attempt to slow the car down and speak with the driver. It's likely the officer was just going to issue a warning and send the driver on her way, but then this happens.
Tell me what the is going on so I can go. Y'all already killed my brother. I'm not finna do this morning.
Pull over.
No, what's going on?
Pull over. We'll talk.
No, are you telling everybody else to pull over? Are you telling everybody else to pull over?
Pull up. All right.
In response to the young driver's irate reaction and subsequent flight, Officer Bailey jumps on his patrol motorcycle.
Oh, so that's
and
why she
pursues
acting
her.
like that, because of what happened to
Unfortunately
her
for this
brother.
young woman, she's about to learn the hard way that driving nearly 50 miles per hour in an active school zone is in fact against the law.
She is at the moment.
She already tripping, boy.
Stop.
The driver is 19-year-old Janisha Lewis, traveling with her 3-year-old son in the early hours of the morning to purchase breakfast.
You pulling me over? Leave me alone. I'm trying to go. I'm trying to go. Leave me alone. You kill me.
Now, I'm going to keep it real, man. When you got your child in the backseat, no matter how mad you is at the police or however you feeling, you shouldn't be acting like that when you get your kids in the car with you. Because anything can go down at this moment.
I'm done.
I didn't kill anybody.
I'm done. Leave me alone. I'm craving. My brother just died and you
Put it in park.
No! Leave me alone! He wanna with me early.
You got to think about your kids.
Get away from me.
Put it in park. Put it in park. You're fixing to have a whole lot of problems.
Okay, shoot me.
Put it in park.
Okay, shoot me. Kill me. Send me where my brother is at.
The brother Janisha is referring to is 30-year-old Dion Leddett, who had died in a shootout with police just 2 days earlier. Later interviews with Janisha would reveal that she saw her brother as her protector, and that she was afraid of police for this reason.
Now I can really see why she ain't really fucking with the police like that. 2 days earlier and y'all already pulling her, like, I don't know. You know, if she ain't driving correctly, yes, she need to be pulled over. But if you know that she lost her brother to the police and it's 2 days earlier, like, it's just so much commotion.
However, what Janisha doesn't mention is that when the Houston Police Department's Major Offenders Division arrived at fugitive Dion's home to serve the latest in a long line of arrest warrants, Dion responded by opening fire on them through the closed door, injuring one police officer and killing another. Since 2008, Dion had been arrested 18 times and had obtained 2 felony convictions. His run-in with the law included arrests for aggravated assault of a family member, aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, and evading arrest, among others. Clearly, it was a dangerous situation, and it ended terribly.
Put it in.
Oh, he was on a rampage. He was terrorizing shit. So if you know your brother was out here like that and he giving it up like that, then of course you can, you know what I'm saying, feel some type of way, but you just can't shift the blame on nobody else when your brother was mainly doing a lot of this on his own. You know, he was causing a lot of these problems on his own. So, yeah, you could feel some type of way, but Come on now, people gotta protect themselves as well.
Trying to go kill me in my job.
That ain't gonna happen. Put it in park.
No, why?
I'm trying to do my job. You're making it difficult. You're way out of control, okay?
Okay, let me go.
I'm Officer Bailey. I'm Officer Bailey, Pearland Police
Why you
Department.
stop me? Why you stop me?
For speeding in a school zone.
I was speeding. I was speeding. How many miles were I going?
48 and a 30.
Man, get
Put the car in park.
No! Being in park!
Put the car in.
Being in park! Man, get the...
Put the car in park.
Can open my door? This is against my rights.
The officer is taking appropriate action by ordering Janisha to exit her vehicle. Under Pennsylvania v. Mims, the United States Supreme
She
Court held that
overreacting a
allowing
little
police
bit,
to
man.
require a driver to exit their car was only a mere inconvenience to the driver in comparison to the safety benefits to police. Here, Janisha isn't complying with any police orders, such as putting the car in park and calming herself down, despite that this is a valid traffic stop. These types of orders aren't deemed to infringe on First, Fourth, Fifth, or 14th Amendments, namely freedom of speech, search and seizure, self-incrimination, and due process.
Put the car in park.
No.
Officer Dela Cruz arrives on the scene to assist Officer Bailey.
Man, I'm about to break the window out, man.
Drive out. Man, get the...
Park.
He's grabbing on me.
Come on, just put the car in park.
Put the car in park. You stop. Put the car in park.
Stop.
Put the car in park.
Stop. If they hit me, I'm a beat. Leave me alone.
Come on.
Come get them.
Homer is Homero Ortiz, Janisha's longtime boyfriend and the father of the 3-year-old child still strapped in the back seat of the car. Homer has been on the phone with Janisha the entire time. In fact, he's the one who convinced her to stop in the first place.
No, you're not taking my
You're about to
kid.
get tased.
You're not taking me. My baby's in here. What the f*** you doing?
Man, she tripping, man.
Stop. Man, I'm gonna break my arm.
Unlock the car. Unlock the car.
No. Leave me alone. Break me. Move.
You're about to get tased.
Y'all just
Put the
killed
car
my
in
brother.
park.
Y'all trying to kill me?
Yeah, nobody's trying to kill
I'm
you.
not getting out the car. He pulled me
You're
over for
about
no
to get
reason.
tased.
No
the car in
fucking
park.
ways. Move.
Take that seatbelt off. Take the seatbelt off.
No.
Take the seatbelt off.
I don't have to do shit. I have a
Take the
right.
seat.
Janisha repeats this phrase several times throughout this altercation, but never elaborates on exactly what that right is.
Seatbelt
You
off.
just bust my window.
I did.
What's your name? Oh,
Take the seatbelt off.
No.
Listen to me, ma'am.
Move.
Put the car.
Put the car in park, man. Like, you think about your child that's in the back seat. Damn.
It's unclear at this point what Janisha's strategy is, but it should be noted that no matter how loudly you scream at police, they're not likely to just go away.
You're just stressing my baby. I'm suing your fucking department. I barely passed the fucking light. I wasn't even
Listen.
about to
Put the car in park.
No. You.
Put the car.
You.
You need to
Get
stop
out.
being aggressive. Get out of the car.
I'm not getting out. You.
Get out of the car.
I'm not getting out the car.
You need to get out of the car.
No.
You're about to get tased. You need to take that
You're
seatbelt
gonna
off.
tase me for sitting in my car with
Yes.
a seatbelt
You need it. You
No.
need
Yes.
Call your deputy.
You need to. You're under arrest. You need to get out.
I'm not under arrest for
You're under arrest. You're under arrest. Listen.
According to Texas law, it's a crime to willfully refuse to obey the lawful order of a police officer, and Janisha has already done so twice. First, she refused to yield when the officer tried to stop her. This offense is often referred to as failure to yield, or a similar variation, depending on the state in which it occurs. Second, she refused to get out of the vehicle, another failure to obey a lawful order. In addition, since the officer has grounds to arrest Janisha and likely intends to do just that, she's also now added obstruction charges and possibly resisting arrest charges as well. And Janisha only makes it worse for herself when she starts jerking her arm to the back seat.
You're about. Hey, don't reach in the back. Don't you reach.
Oh, man.
Get out of the car.
Do not reach in the back. You're about to get tased. You're about to get tased again.
Get out of the car.
Get out of the car.
She doing all this but claiming to be pregnant, knowing she risking the baby in the back seat, and her unborn child. Like, just calm down, put the car in park, get out the car, see what they want, but she done made this whole situation escalate for no reason.
Get out of the car.
You're under arrest.
No! Wait a minute!
Bust out that window and then take off the seatbelt.
Anything to
My baby! Help me! Help me! Help me! Please!
Stop.
I'm pregnant, please!
Stop.
Please, I'm pregnant!
You're about to get tased again.
Please! Think of a kid! Relax!
Nobody's trying to kill you.
Killing me!
I'm gonna break your window.
Charles 15, you advise one detained.
No, she's fixing to get out of the car. We need another unit. Get out of the car!
Because you're not getting out. You're under arrest.
6 Charles 15, 13, K9.
Go!
Final 5.
No!
Stop reaching around.
Stop me! End my life! End my life! But let my baby daddy get my son!
Listen to me.
Don't do
You're
this
under
to me in front of my son! No!
Get out!
No, we're going to get you out.
No!
Either you're going to get out by yourself or we're going to get you out.
Get me out! Tase me! I'm 3 weeks pregnant!
You're about to get out.
My son is in the car! Get my son, please!
You're under
Alerted by Janisha's piercing screams, onlookers from cars parked on the opposite side of the road have now gathered to gawk and film the encounter. Janisha, perhaps thinking that these people are on her side and might be willing to help her, begins to direct her screams at them, pleading with one of them to come get her son out of the car, though what they're supposed to do with the child once they have him isn't specified. Officer Bailey and Officer Dela Cruz, after giving her nearly 50 verbal warnings, have no choice but to force her to comply.
arrest.
Come get my son!
You're under
Please, come get my son!
Let me tell you. Stop. Get out. Get out. Stop resisting. Stop resisting. You're going to get tased again. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get down the ground.
Get down!
Get down. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
She steady screaming about she pregnant, but she wasn't thinking about that.
We're not trying to do that.
Despite her continued shrieks, none of the onlookers who are filming her are willing to interfere with the arrest to grab her 3-year-old from the back seat of the car that's surrounded by police.
Please! 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 Please come get my baby! Please come get, don't record, please! I didn't do nothing!
Officer Bailey pulls her to her feet as she continues yelling and guides her over to one of the additional police cars that have since pulled up.
Get my baby! Move! Are you gonna talk to my husband?
Yeah, if you'll give me a minute.
Go talk to him! Go talk to him and he'll
I can't with dealing with you right now.
I'll sit right here until my husband comes. Y'all can't put me back there. Y'all have to wait till he comes.
I don't have to wait.
Y'all have to.
I don't have to do
My
anything.
child is in that
Where
car.
does she get that
Meanwhile,
from?
Officer Dela Cruz takes the opportunity to speak with Homer, who's still trying to talk to her through the car's Bluetooth speaker function.
Stop yelling, okay? Can you hear me on the phone? I can hear you. Okay, listen to me. Try to catch your breath, okay? Where are you familiar with Pearland? Mama, relax. Hello? Hold on, baby.
Got EMS on the way? Yeah.
No, don't take me nowhere till my husband gets. Talk to my husband.
Relax.
Talk to my husband.
Relax.
Talk to my husband. You're not listening. He's not listening. My husband's on the phone, please.
Mama, you have to calm down. Baby, get in the back of my car. Mama, I told you to calm down. Between oh my gosh, Mama. Business owners. Hey, look, stop trying to talk to her, okay? Right now she's under arrest. Look, I'm out here. Is this your son? Yes, sir, that's my son. Okay. Where are you? Hold on, man. Hold on. Are you familiar with Pearland?
Though the officer grabs Janisha's phone and starts using it, this likely isn't a violation of her Fourth Amendment rights. There's no search of the phone, and while this may classify as a seizure, we must consider whether or not it's an unreasonable seizure. In this case, having the child's father on the phone when the mother is being arrested, and then using that pre-established conversation to secure the child and provide for his welfare, would likely be seen as a reasonable act with minimal or no implication of the Fourth Amendment. There's likely an officer's safety argument here as well, where the officer would want to establish the nature of the conversation to see if the mother had asked others to show up to the area and potentially threaten the officers. However, this is a much weaker argument under these particular circumstances, since it was evident the father of the little boy was trying to get Janisha to calm down and listen to officers. Officer Dela Cruz explains to Homer where they are located and gets some basic information from him. As Homer asks the officer if it's all right if he sends other family members to the scene to collect his son, he explains that they can get there much faster than he can. As they're wrapping up their conversation, Homer offers something on Janisha's behalf, a heartfelt apology.
Do they? Hey man, listen to me. You don't have anything to apologize for, man. You didn't do anything wrong. So.
At this point, Officer Dela Cruz turns his attention to the small pair of eyes peeking at him from the back seat.
Is this your dad on the phone? How old are you, man?
Baby boy, hello, television 3.
You're 3 years old? Okay. Mama's okay, all right? Mama's just a little upset. She was screaming and yelling. So she's okay, okay? She's going to try to calm down and go from there. But yeah, you could go ahead and send somebody to pick up your child. Well, get a hold of your grandparents and I'll check up on you in a little bit, but that's exactly where we're at.
Okay, yes, sir. Thank you so much, officer. I do appreciate it.
Okay.
Make the phone call right now.
Y'all bust my windows. Y'all put glass in my eye. For what? For speeding?
No, for resisting arrest.
For you busted my
She's
window.
still yelling,
is.
man. Chill out.
Yes, it is, right
I
here.
didn't resist nothing. You told me, and I said I wasn't getting out of my car.
And that's
And you
resistance. And that's
bust my
resistance.
windows.
And what do you call that?
Bust my windows. Bust my windows. Go talk to my husband because he's on the phone. And go get my baby. My baby's crying.
Yeah, you
Y'all
did that to him.
3 weeks pregnant. I could lose
Well-
my child with what the I did. Yeah, my brother just died 2 days ago.
I'm sorry that happened, but that had nothing to do with me. The way you're acting.
Y'all are terrible. That's why y'all are gonna suffer. Y'all are gonna suffer. Y'all will suffer.
What Janisha means by suffer will probably never be known because at this point, she spots another officer and immediately calls out to him, seemingly convinced he will be more willing to help her.
Sir, can you get my baby, please? Please. I want to talk to him. I don't want to talk to him. Sir, can I please talk to him? Please get him away from me. I want to talk to you alone, please. Get him away from me. They chased me. I'm 3 weeks pregnant.
Okay.
My child is in the car. Can you get my baby?
Hey, tell me what's going on first.
No, get him away from me.
I can't do that.
Get him away. Yes, you
I
can.
can't do that.
Yes, you can.
What's going on? Talk to me.
Please.
I'm here to help you.
Please. Why are you doing this?
Tell me what's going on.
They killed my brother. You're going to do this too.
What happened?
You're right along with them.
You're not telling me anything.
You're right along with them.
What's going on?
Nothing. I was going to get donuts with my son.
Okay.
Like, what the?
Okay.
And then your officers don't know what the they're doing. Because just because, even though my window was raised down, he decided to go bust my other window and get glass in my eye. And he raised the voltage on the taser. I'm 3 weeks pregnant. You think I want to be double tased twice?
Once she spots her 3-year-old son in the arms of Officer Dela Cruz, placing him in the police cruiser to await his grandparents' arrival, she immediately loses her cool again.
Don't let him get my child, please. Don't let him get my child. Don't let him get my child. Don't let him get my child.
We're trying not to let them see all this.
No! Don't let him get my child.
Put him in my car.
No.
You put him in my car.
He's in his car. He's fine.
Don't let him touch my baby. Don't
Man,
let him
girl,
touch
somebody
my
gotta
baby.
be there.
I have a right over my child.
Tripping.
Don't I have a right over my child?
We're trying to protect your child from seeing all this.
I don't want him around my child. Well, can you handle my baby? Get him away from me. Get him away from me. You can get him away from me. Get him away from me.
Stop.
Get him away from me.
Stop.
Stop. Please.
Baby's in the car.
Please.
Stop.
Get him away from me.
Man.
Please. I don't want him by me. Please, he hurt me too much. Please, I don't want him by me. Please, get him away, please.
Relax.
You can get him away.
Relax.
Bruh,
But
she
Janisha is either
tripping.
unable or simply unwilling to do so. Her behavior is only making her situation worse. Eventually, Officer Sears is forced to place her in the back of the squad car, though she continues to be uncooperative and to make demands of the officers.
I don't want him to hold my baby.
You get my phone or something?
I will put my phone.
Okay, relax.
No, where's my husband? Did y'all talk to him?
You won't calm down so we can do anything.
No, why you letting him hold my baby? I asked you for one day.
Because you won't let me go.
Why you got my baby? Why you let a dude do this to me? Get my baby.
She gonna sleep good tonight.
Why you doing
You gotta relax.
How can you get my baby? I don't want him to hold my baby. I have a right over my child.
Hey, your baby's going to your grandparents.
No. What?
At the end of the day, that's where he's going. So he's good.
No.
You don't need to be
I
upset no
don't
more.
want him to hold my baby.
Or-
You
or
understand
the
what he did to my... Do you understand?
Listen. You need
Look, you
I
have
can
the
talk to you,
evidence.
but I don't want you yelling
No,
at me.
I'm not
I'm going to
here.
talk to you, but I don't want you
Please.
So,
Please.
your kid's going to your grandma.
Please. Okay. You get him
So,
away
we
from
good
my
to go.
child. Where's my child? My child is in the car with the man. I just told you not to let him in.
Your child is fine.
My child is in the car with the man. I told you I didn't want him around. Y'all could keep him around him. I wish I would die.
Janisha, I need you to sit back.
I can't sit back and see you telling me my baby is away from that man. I don't want to sit back and see you get my baby to another.
If you sit
I
back,
don't let you give him to any police
I
officer
will
around
take the
here.
child if you sit back in the car.
You're lying.
But you won't sit back in the car.
You're lying.
Okay, you want your child with him or you want him with me?
I want it with you, but please
That
don't
means
do
you're
this.
gonna ride with him.
Don't do this.
Okay, that means you're gonna ride with him. Okay? Because you're going to jail today. Point blank period.
Because if I sit right here, you're going to tase me like he did.
Why do I need to take you?
Because I have my seatbelt on with him, and he still tased me through my window.
I'm not going to take you.
You're going to tase me just like he did. You're going to do the same thing.
No, ma'am.
Be lying. You're lying. No, why did he tase me, though? Why? If I have my seatbelt, are y'all going to do something about it? Are y'all going to get on him?
All you have to do is sit down, and I'm going to walk straight over there. I need you to come in so I can
What
walk.
did you tell me? Is that protocol?
Look, I'm going to look into it.
But despite the officer's assurance that the incident will be reviewed, Janisha's state of hysterics continues.
Kill me, please.
Once you're inside the vehicle,
Kill me.
then we
Kill
can
me because you will spare me. You will really spare me.
So you didn't get the officer driver's license ID or nothing?
They didn't tell me nothing.
Okay, well, you're going to give Officer Sears that. Since you have a good rapport going with him, you're going to give him your information. Your grandparents,
You don't want
the
to talk
kid's
to me.
grandparents are coming. So,
You don't want to talk to me. I don't want to talk to you.
Janisha, you gonna give me your
it's not a choice.
I will give you my information, but tell me that one
There
thing.
is no but. We're not right here.
Okay, well, I'll just be right
Okay,
here.
so check this out. If you don't want to do that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to place you inside this vehicle. Because I don't care about this issue anymore. I'm trying to get you to jail. Your son, right now, he's okay. I can't go check on his left.
Can you check on my son?
No.
Can you check on my
I
son?
just checked on
I
him.
can't check on his left.
My baby in my stomach, please.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Please. My baby in my stomach, please.
Come on. Sit back. Why are you fighting?
Because y'all hate me.
Nobody's
You're
hurt
gonna
you.
chase me.
Just
You're
sit
gonna
down.
kill me. Why are you doing this? Are you going to tell me what's going on?
She
Like,
made the
it's
whole
going so-
situation way
No, are you
worse.
gonna tell
She
me?
could have just
Are you gonna
pulled
tell
over
me?
for real, man, and just
Tell me. Tell me. Because now I might lose my child. Please. Please tell me what you have done there. Please. Don't do this. Don't just ignore me. You're going to make me hate the police even more than I do now.
all she had to do was just pull over.
And y'all do this every time. Y'all treat us like we're dogs even though y'all are the same color as our skin.
You let them walk over you. You let them walk over me. You let them save me. You let them bust my windows. You let them say me as a threat.
This continues for the duration of the ride to the station.
Are they going to do it? No, they're just going to arrest me and say I was violent and I did this and I did that.
You was acting out.
Guarantee me a new
Shit,
job
no lie.
if I lose my baby.
You most definitely was acting
Are
out.
y'all going to give me a new baby, please?
Get her a new baby.
After her transport, Janisha Lewis was booked at the City of Pearland Jail. She was charged with evading and resisting arrest and entered a subsequent plea of not guilty and was released on a $26,000 bond. The onlookers who'd been filming the altercation posted limited clips online where they gained initial attention for seemingly depicting excessive use of force, though the NAACP investigated and concluded that the Pearland police had followed protocols. When being interviewed after release, she commented to a waiting news crew that not pulling over for the police was the wrong thing to do. Based on court records, it appears that Janisha took a plea deal and agreed to plead guilty to a misdemeanor of resisting arrest
She was
in
acting out
exchange
for
for
real.
the
I ain't
felony
gonna lie.
charge of evading arrest having been dismissed.